Well, it's morning for me, but good morning, YouTube. It's morning for me, but in case it's, you could be watching this at any time, so good afternoon, good evening, whatever. We're about to start another, well, we're going to continue the playthrough of, Skyrim on the Nintendo Switch. I have done considerable grinding, and I should be easily able to take on this dragon now. After we take on the dragon, I think I'm gonna go do some Thieves Guild stuff. Hello, Xena's horse. Now, by the way, I'm not gonna time out so you can see the whole character. Oh, I don't have many of these yet. Actually, I don't think I've caught. Oh, torch bug thorax. There we go.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened, and if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out, look for survivors. We need to know what that was dealing.
Might have been smarter if I came in the morning when it would be easier to see the dragon. Oh well. No, and then I somehow passed the place.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
Guardsman, what happened here? Where's this dragon? Quickly now!
I don't know. Kinneret, save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes! Find cover, and make every arrow count!
By the way, the reason I was able to just stay there and take the fire is because I now have 2 magic items that together give me a 98% fire resistance. So I take fire damage, but it's almost none of it.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
That's right.
Not wrong.
My grandfather used to tell stories about
What I hold sacred. That's
those
a
born
shout.
with the dragon blood,
Like the Greybeards on their
like old
mountain.
Tiber himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irleth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irleth. Tell us, do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Power of all.
Some of you would be
Voice of
better
the
off keeping
Dragonborn.
quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. I don't need some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Asgard. You ain't an orc.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn, then.
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few. I don't know about this Dragonborn business, but I'm sure glad you're with us. You better get back to Whiterun right away. Jarl Balgruuf will want to know what happened here.
We taught that dragon not to mess with Whiterun, didn't we?
Or they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something.
Ah, easy. You did it. You killed the dragon.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
Turns out I may be something
Dragonborn.
called Dragonborn.
What do you know about the Dragonborn?
When the dragon died, I absorbed some kind of power from
So
it.
it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
The Greybeards?
Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
What do these Greybeards want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tybeseptim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as she may be, I don't see any signs of her being this, what, Dragonborn.
No nonsense. Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Ah, that's where you are.
Valgar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with her?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you. And the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
Oh yes, before I go anywhere, I should go talk to this guy.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Take a look.
probably not going to be any new books. It's usually the same exact list. Yeah, it looks the same. But that's what I wanted anyway.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mage's College in Winterhold.
And the reason I grabbed that is because my,
The
oh,
Jarl
right,
has
Lydia.
appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
Well, I know what
The
this is, but
Jarl
I'll let
has
her speak.
recognized you as a person of great importance in the hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor. A gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are. As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life. Lead the way.
There's been talk amongst the guards that you are. I mostly deal with.
I already picked up the house here in town, so I'm just going to
Trouble Imperium.
head over there with Lydia and drop her off there. Even though I'm sure she'd find her way there on her own, but, you know.
I find your hand in my pocket. I'm going to cut it off.
It's on the way out of town anyway, so why not? Freeze home.
I've got your back. I'll head back home if you need me.
There. Now she should be easy to find later. And, I've already been to Riften, so rather than paying the cart to take me there, no. Mistvale Keep. That's closer to where I need to go for the Thieves Guild. Not by much, but it's still closer. Anyway, I already did the initiation part here where you talk to the guy and then you steal a ring and reverse pickpocket and give it to another person, and he got busted, so. The next thing is I have to go through the rat way here in order to earn admission into the Thieves Guild.
I don't know, Doc. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing. Is someone there? Son of a... Finish this! I'll try and make this quick.
Wow, this is not working very fast.
Just stand still.
Good thing I'm so tanky, huh?
I'll be back, and you'll be dead.
You're pathetic.
I remember now. This is activated from the other side. So for now, I go down here. Items, weapons. Let's see. That's a one-handed weapon, so that lets me use spells. So magic, alteration.
Everybody pushes me around. Well, no more! Stand still!
Oh, there's a gold coin. Garlic.
Everybody pushes me around. Well, no more!
Guess it's all clear now.
Is
Ooh, unarmed strikes do initial damage. That might be a new effect. This is what I wanted to do. That's enough alchemy, okay. I needed an enchanter's slab to test that out, okay. Hmm. Baskets are actually useful. And this is the thing I needed to remember before I leave. This is the bridge I mentioned before. I just remembered there's something down here. I don't remember what, but hey, if nothing else, there's lockpicking experience. I've already been here, so I guess there was another route. Okay. It's been a while since I did this particular one. The Ragged Flagon.
Give it up, Breno.
If you're looking for conversation, the flagon isn't the place.
This one is different.
We've all heard that one before, Bryn. Quit kidding yourself.
An offer, but I may
time
not
to
buy.
face
Well, color me impressed, lass. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again.
Oh, thanks for the compliment, Del.
Getting here was easy.
Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me?
Deadbeats? What did they
Owe
do?
our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways.
Sounds good. Who are they?
Kirava, Bercy Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization.
How did you want me to handle it?
Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business.
Consider it
Good.
done.
If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going. He's as pig-headed a man as you'll ever find. The key is that ugly dwarven urn in his shop. Smash that thing to bits and he'll change his attitude.
You did?
Helga is a devout follower of Debella, who dotes over the statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage, and she'll cave.
Beckel, you have no shame.
Kirava's stubborn, but she's got a soft spot for family. Talk to Talon Jay at the Bee and Barb, and see if you can get something out of him. They're well acquainted, if you catch my meaning. I'll be here when you're done.
Absolutely.
Oh, really? Well then, how can we make that happen?
When you're in the grave, not standing over it. Now get out of my way. If you're looking for conversation, the flagon isn't the place.
Now it'll be far easier to get out of here than it was to get in. Because I opened up this path. Huh.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
I think this is where the urn was? Or maybe not. No, this isn't the right one.
Have you met Balin?
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
I've never seen me all this upset about anything.
Well, the bee and barb is where what I do need to do. Talk to this guy. You might want to talk some sense
The
into
rumors going
you.
around about how poorly your guild's been doing. She's become much too bold. I'm not that foolish. The last thing I want is a war with your people.
Then help me convince her.
Look, I'm only telling you this because I care for her. Don't mistake this as acceptance for what you do. Kirava has some family at a farm just inside of Morrowind. If you mention you know about it, she might just listen to you. Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to
Wait a
attend to.
second.
3, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet Lachance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing.
Here for a room or something to drink? Show me some coin first.
Are you ready to pay Brynjolf what you owe?
No, and I never will. Now get out of my inn.
Maybe I should visit that farm in Morrowind.
How could you possibly know about... Please, my family means too much to me. Don't hurt them.
Then pay and I'll forget
Very
about
well.
it.
Here, take this back to Brynjolf and tell him you'll have no more trouble from me.
You look like you could use a drink.
What do you say?
I've never seen me all this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
This might be the one with the vase, then. Urn, rather.
So, can I interest you in anything today?
I have a message from Brynjolf.
What? Oh, it's one of you people. So Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself anymore, eh? What's this message?
It's simple. You don't pay, bad things happen.
Petty threats and fist-waving are not going to sway me. You people are all talk, and everyone knows it. You demand payment for protection, and you can't even protect yourselves.
We can protect ourselves, trust
Don't
me.
fool yourself. It's only a matter of time before you people are run out of Riften. Likewise. Now I have a lot to do, so I'm afraid you'll just have to... I can't believe you're doing this! Stop!
This isn't happening. You keep giving and giving, Bercy, and they'll keep taking and
Urn
taking.
was priceless!
You want me to break anything else?
Right, I get it. I'll pay on time from now on. Just don't smash anything else. Here, take your gold, and leave me in peace. Rifa, I was looking through our books, and there's an entry for spices. Says we spent 300 septims. What is that?
Spices? I'm certain I have no idea what you're talking about.
You sure? It was in your handwriting. If you can't keep the books straight, then let me do them.
Ah, yes. Spices. It was a special order for someone in Whiterun. My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
Madesi, why don't you just take a bed here? There's no need to sleep in Beggar's Row.
The cold stone, the dampness.
It's you. Please, don't hurt me.
Are you sure that's the whole reason? It wouldn't have anything to do with...
Not Lady Dibella. No, please, I can't lose her.
Because if it is...
I get the message. Here, take your gold. I hope you choke on it.
Don't worry about me. I'll be just fine.
I've never seen me all this upset about anything. The city really gets to her. I can assure you so.
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor and such power?
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
If you're looking for
Job's
conversation,
done and you even
the
brought the
flagon is
gold.
in place.
Best of
Here's-
all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive.
Here's what
Well
they
done.
owe us.
And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful.
What's
Judging
next?
from how
man?
well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit.
If there's more gold where that came from, I'm in.
That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here.
Take it easy, Beckle. How long we...
Before we go, I have to
What's
ask.
on your mind?
All the stuff is in the safe.
Word is your outfit isn't doing well. True?
We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else.
You did?
Fair enough.
I'll get you the rest of it.
Fair enough.
Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
Beckle, you have no shame. I'll get you the rest like I said.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
I think you better listen to Mercer and Brynjolf first. We could talk later.
Let me show you the operation. Then you can ask your questions. Keep following. It isn't far.
You seem to be a bit closer to Brynjolf than the rest of us. Is he giving you any idea why he's been secretly following you?
If he does, he isn't telling me a thing. I've asked, but all I get from him are more questions.
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the guild's resources. No.
I suggest you listen to what Mercer
Before we
has to say.
continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. You play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. Do what we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, I understand.
Then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. If so, let her prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, yes. Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lass. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin, so don't disappoint me.
So, how do I get my cut of the spoils?
Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. You can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor.
Tell me about the Golden Glow
Golden
job.
Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arengoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house.
What's the catch?
The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did.
Makes sense.
The last thing we want to be doing is crossing our clients.
What should I do about Arengoth?
Maven prefers that Arengoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up.
I need more details about Golden
Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweetest deal. Then out of the clear blue, Arengoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was, well, angry to put it kindly. So we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place.
Mercenaries, not Riften guards?
Aye. Arengoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go. They're built like small fortresses to resist the weather, but their one weakness is flame. Besides, nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke. You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
Alright. So I need to talk to Arengoth and Vex, I think.
Brynjolf, right? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you.
Before we begin, I want to make 2 things perfectly clear. 1,
I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay.
Everyone knows about it.
You follow my lead.
You must be the face sculptor I've heard about.
I once practiced my art in the salons and manners of Tamriel's great and good. Now the scum of Skyrim are my only clients. But no matter, the greatest artists are never recognized in their own time. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face?
Pretty angry, actually. Can't believe I watched the Golden Glow job.
I'll have to think
Indeed,
about it.
it is no small thing to submit yourself to the flesh sculptor's knife.
Still need some time.
Something stinks around here. It's more than just...
Until next
We
time.
all know it. The question is, what's Mercer going to do about it?
That's the wrong button. Tanilia, here we
New
go.
recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
Why is that?
I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee.
Is there anything you don't charge for?
Sure. How about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us.
Understood.
Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use. Well, you could always speak to Delvin or Vex if you're looking for extra work. Or if you're looking for training, we've got plenty of it down here. Delvin, Vex, Nirwin, and Viper can give you a leg up on that. Take a look. Now,
There
if
we
you'll
go.
excuse me.
All eyes are on you, lass. Don't disappoint us.
Brillo, fight. Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you.
So, you're Brillo from Broken,
Where did Vex disappear to? I wanted to get the armor. Well, I should switch into the armor first. Technically, my champion set is more powerful, but it's also borderline cheat, so I'm gonna go with the Thieves Guild set. Let's see, carrying capacity. Well, I'll go ahead and enchant it first. The enchantments on my champion set aren't very... Wait, can it be enchanted? It's already got enchantments on it, that's right. So they cannot be enchanted. Okay, well... Never mind. I won't use
All
that.
eyes are on you, lass. Don't.
Now let's see, Vask. Where's Vask?
How are you feeling, Vax?
Welcome
one
to the
thing
cozy
to
little
say
family.
about the
I'm one of the lookouts for the guild. I watched Delvin.
Should have been like
There's
stealing.
Vax.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here.
Any idea why?
Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck.
So, what can we do?
You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh? Alright, but if you get arrested, don't blame it on me.
Oh, I already got my levels for now.
Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him.
Any tips to get me in there?
Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded. If you're ever in need of some quick coin for items you find on the job, Tanelia is the best fence around. And besides myself, Delvin, Niruin, and Vipper can help you with any sort of training you might need to sharpen your skills. You think you're finished? I've got plenty more where that came from.
All eyes are on you, lass. Don't disappoint us.
Got a minute? Wanted to say something. I've never seen anyone with skills like yours. I just wanted to let you know that if you need anything, you can talk to me.
How did you get your unusual
My father
name?
told me he found me as a young boy in the wreckage of a ship that sank off of the coast near Solitude. All he found in my pocket was a tiny smooth stone inscribed with some sort of strange runes.
Do you know what they mean?
No one does. I've even taken the damn thing to the College of Winterhold. I must have spent every last coin I've made with the guild trying to find out what it means.
Maybe you weren't meant
Perhaps.
to know.
They could be nonsense, inane scribbles done by someone in idle boredom. But if not, if they actually mean something, they might tell me where I'm from, what ship I was on, everything.
So who gave you the name?
Actually, the fisherman who found me, the man I call my father, gave it to me. Thought it was fitting, I suppose. I never changed it because it never felt right to do so.
I'll keep out an eye for
I
anything.
appreciate that. Keep to the shadows.
Oh, wait. This is not where I needed to go.
Something I can help with, or do you just want to talk?
Come here a second.
Let's talk for a moment.
Okay, Sapphire.
Look, if I was a little harsh before, I just want you to know it's because you were new. Know what I mean?
So, will you tell me your real name?
Look, I don't really know you. I don't even really know anyone here. Why do you care anyway? It's not like we're family. This is a business.
Something had to make you this angry.
Look, you want to know about me? All right, I'll tell you. I'll tell you about the time I was a young girl, barely out of her teens, living on a pig farm in the middle of nowhere. Didn't have a coin to spend between our entire family. Ate the same slop we fed our livestock.
Sounds horrible.
Oh wait, it gets much better. How about the fact that our farm was attacked by bandits, and that they killed my entire family who didn't even brandish a weapon against them? Here's the best part. They took me as a prize and violated me for a fortnight. Tossed me from bandit to bandit like...
You don't have to continue.
It's fine. I had to tell someone, I suppose. Carrying around a weight like that, it hurts after a while. Cuts you inside like a dagger to the heart.
How did you escape?
Over time, I managed to gain their confidence. Then one night I grabbed a knife, waited until they fell asleep, and cut their throats. I never returned to that pig farm, you know. There's nothing for me there. So that's my sad story. What do you think?
You still never told me your real name.
Maybe one day. Just not today. I hope we bump into each other again. Need something?
Let's see, where is the thing to close it? It's been a while since I've done this, huh? I know it doesn't really do any harm, you know, leaving it open because, you know, it's just a game mechanic thing, but I can't believe I forgot how to close it. Oh well, I'll figure it out later off camera.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. The old fort of Riften.
By the gods, it's true, isn't it? A dragon has attacked Whiterun.
Huh, my horse appears to be missing. Oh well, it might have got left somewhere else. Oh well, I don't need it for this part anyway. So, wait, not magic. I need to go here. Quests. Let's see. Oh. No. So it is west of here, that's what I thought. And now it's southwest of here, so these two. Well, damn. I didn't remember what that trap did, but hey. I guess it's a good thing I had 98% fire resistance. Hey! You gave me a little bit of a surprise. I wasn't expecting two of them. I didn't mean to grab the cast iron pot. Oh well. As American as apple pie, huh? Let's see. Okay, so no that way. So gotta start going this way too. Okay, so that's the approximate area. That's too far. There we go. Oh, whoops. That's not the right way. Oh well. Is this the stairs? No. Need to find the stairs.
Never should have.
I can do this all day!
Am I overburdened? Let's see. Items. Yes, I'm overburdened. Okay. Drop that. Nah, I don't need all this junk items. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. That. There. Well, that one was easy. And there's the way to the next floor. And there's the way to the basement where I can find the chest, the item I'm needing, but normally I'd be bold and I'd go after the key to the safe, but I'll just go after the safe. Play it safe this time.
Over here.
Let's see, now how do I get down there? Let's see, door. The strongbox was actually more secure than the safe.
Trouble. What was that? Huh?
Ah, caught in the middle of a bear hug. Well, just a hug, rather, but you know. Now, the last thing I need to do is get a couple of the hives. And I think I'm probably going to want to go around to the other side. Actually, I think I came the right way after all. These are the hives, right? Or, wait, no? No, these are chickens. Okay. Oh well, might as well harvest me some chicken eggs. And I'll go around the other way. That seems the way that's gonna lead to the hives. Probably, huh. Well, they both went to the same place, it looks like. Oh, there's the hives. Magic, destruction, flames. Ah, wrong button. Like, oh, enemies are nearby. That's why I can't fast travel. Okay.
Word on the street is Golden Glow's been hit. Good job, lass.
Yes, and here's what
Let me take a look at what you found. Arengoth sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be?
No idea.
Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name.
Sure.
Don't sound so eager. It's not a social visit. It's business.
What does Maven
That's
want
between
from me?
you and Maven, and I prefer to keep it that way. Don't worry about it. Maven's business dealings usually involve quite a bit of gold for her people.
Speaking of which...
Of course, your pay. You're smart as a whip, lass. Keep doing right by us, and there's plenty more where that came from.
Brillo, fight. Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right?
Ready for some work, or are you just gonna wander around all day? These jobs aren't gonna finish themselves, you know.
I'm looking
You're
for...
Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
Brillo, fight. Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things.
Oh, there it was.
Welcome
there
to the cozy
she
little
is.
family. Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise and we'll see what kind of deal we can make.
Actually,
I've got
I
coin
just,
and I've got merchandise.
Let's
see what we can do.
I'll just get rid of all of this stuff. This will mainly be useful in the survival mode, so I'll get rid of the food for now to keep my weight down as much as possible. Get rid of the platter. I think I got extra enough. Yeah, I did get an extra basket. So I'll get rid of one of them.
Brillo, fight. Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up.
Well, let's get that.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
Alteration.
I don't care if you're best buddies with the guildmaster. I'll still smash in your skull if you try
It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief. It's another to actually use them.
Ah, that's right. This is what... Lost my way for a bit. There we go.
Hey, good to see you.
Ain't no doubt about it. The Thieves Guild is back, and they've got Riften in their grip.
Seeing as how Riften is home to the Thieves Guild, maybe we can work something out.
Welcome back. Good to see you again.
Not up there.
You have some nerve coming back here after what you did to Kirava.
Well met, friend. How can I help you?
So you're the one. You don't look so impressive.
I'm the best at what I do.
Is that confidence I hear? Or is it arrogance? Strange how often they're confused. You have to understand, it's been a long time since Brynjolf sent me anyone I can rely on.
What? You have no faith in the guild?
Faith? I don't have faith in anyone. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area.
You won't have that problem with me.
I hope not. This is an important job. I have a competitor called Hunningbrew Meadery that I want to put out of business. I also want to know how they managed to get the place up and running so quickly.
Where do I begin?
Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Machius. He'll fill you in on all the details.
Who runs the show at Hunningbrew Meadery?
Some layabout named Sabjorn. Been a thorn in my side for the last few years now.
Sabjorn seems more like more than just friendly
Not
competition.
a day goes by that I don't regret letting Sabjorn get as far as he did. In only a few short years, he's taken that bile he calls mead to market and a chunk of my profits with it. I can't imagine where he found the gold to take it to market so quickly.
So get rid of him and he's no longer a threat.
Exactly. With Sabjorn in prison, his meadery will be forced to close. Then I swoop in and take over the place. No more competition.
Why strike now?
The Golden Glow estate job has undoubtedly interrupted the supply of honey I need to make my mead. Sabjorn could use this interruption to his advantage and collect a larger share of the market. I can't have that.
How did you become an ally with the
Blackbriar
Thieves?
family has always been allied with the Guild. Our connections with the Empire and within Skyrim make for a perfect fit. I dare say the Guild owes its survival as much to my family as it does to its own people. One more time, in case I wasn't clear. You butcher this job, and you will be sorry.
I won't mess it up. Because I have the advantage of saving. So, map. Whiterun.
Ulfred, patron of the great clan Battleborn.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything. Take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Can't a man drink in peace?
Maven said you're
I'm
expecting
gonna keep
me.
this short because we've got a lot to do. Haunting Brew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's captain of the guard. And we're going to poison the mead.
You have the poison?
No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well. You know what I mean?
How do I
You're
fit
going
in?
to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn a helping hand. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat.
Clever.
Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work.
How do I get to the brewing
Both of the
vat?
buildings are connected by tunnels made by the pests infesting the meadery. There's an entrance to it in the basement storeroom of the warehouse that used to be boarded over. I've already removed the boards so the meadery would get infested. That's where you should start.
What about just going in through the brewery?
Sabjorn keeps that locked up tight. If you can get through that way, go right ahead.
Why bother poisoning the nest for Sabjorn?
Once Sabjorn is out of the way, Maven has plans for the place. One way or another, we don't want the pests coming back. Consider it just more of the dirty work. I did my part getting them in there, now you need to clear them out.
Why are you doing all
Mistake
this?
of borrowing coin from Sabjorn. He's allowing me to pay it back, but he's working my fingers to the bone. He treats me like a slave. I have to do every nasty, dirty job in the meadery.
There's more to this than a debt, isn't
This
there?
plan works. Not only is my debt gone, but I'll be set up for life. Maven and I worked out a little deal. If Sabjorn ends up in jail, she's gonna take over his meadery. And guess who gets to run the Blackbriar meadery in Whiterun? You're looking at him. Remember, Sabjorn will be needing a helping hand. Make it look good.
Map? I've already been to Hunting Group Meadery, so I can just fast travel there. Hey, my horse found its way here now.
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here?
Is something wrong?
Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Hunting Brew Reserve for the captain of the guard. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined.
I might be able to help.
Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of the kindness of your... I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done.
Let's see.
Oh, very well. Here's half. You'll get the rest when the job's done. My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is completely destroyed.
How do I permanently clear the vermin?
I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy good-for-nothing assistant Malice handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back.
You've got a deal.
Till every one of those things are dead. Now I've got to clean up this mess.
That's empty. Not empty, but I'm not interested in apples. Can get those anywhere. Same with cabbage. Can get that anywhere. Okay. I was worried there for a moment. Yeah. This meat has a good price to weight ratio. You know, 20 for half a pound, so might as well steal all I can, right? Especially since there's no one in here to catch me and all I have to do is close the door. Okay, I think that's basically all of them. I might have missed a barrel somewhere, but considering I'm already pretty rich, that's not really necessary. And I think that there's also some spiders in here at one point. Well, I guess the spider webs are kind of a hint to that, too. I wonder if I'll be able to sneak up on the caster that's in here. The skeevers seem pretty hard to sneak up on, so probably not.
Son of a...
10 years of ridicule, 10 years of imprisonment, 10 years of exile. The children threw rocks and the women spat upon me as the menfolk dragged me into Whiterun's prison. They branded me a danger to their pitiful existence, used words like madman and insane. Could a madman escape the prisons undetected? Could a lunatic establish a laboratory right under their noses? Could a psychopath create a mighty army from the common skeevers? My days as an apprentice alchemist in Winterhold were no better. Those egotistical braggarts couldn't compete with my abilities. Where they fell short, I'd constantly excel. Did they appreciate my genius? Did they relish my contributions? No, my instructors beat me and said I was irresponsible. And the Archmage cast me into the streets like a common beggar. As my enemy grows complacent and weak, as they forget Hamelin and his utter brilliance, I build my army. I use every bit of knowledge at my disposal to forge their demise. Thanks to Sabjorn's unwitting assistance, my legion grows stronger every day. The irony that the same ingredients used to make his vile drink could be used to feed my offspring isn't lost upon me. Oh, they will pay. Their ignorance of impending annihilations amuses me. I will bury Whiterun and watch Winterhold burn. And when they experience the fury I've unleashed upon them, when my progeny are gnawing the flesh from their bones, they will come begging and groveling at my feet. But there will be no mercy, no quarter, and no leniency. And I will laugh, and I will dance, and I will rejoice over their mangled, broken corpses. The time for recompense has arrived. 10 years of pain, 10 years of misery, 10 years of death. Let's see, is there a tripwire on this end of the path too? Oh, glowing mushrooms. Nope, no tripwire. Oh, there's a bear trap, though. Glad I didn't die. Well, technically I have an ability that stops me from triggering plates like that, I guess. So, light step or something like that. Hmm. I'm sure that there was something else I needed to find here. It's been a long time since I've played this, though, so... This just goes to Skyrim, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Well, I'm gonna go put in the poison. Maybe the item I was looking for is in the other building. So I'll go ahead and apply the poison. Wait, oh, here it is. Unless it was on the first floor. I thought it was on the second floor, but... Let's see if there's a side room over here. Nope. There's no point in dodging that trap, so there, I just triggered it. Aha, so it was this one. Need to figure out how to get to the second floor then. Aha, so I need to pickpocket the key from Sabjorn. Alright. I knew that there was some sort of a room like this I needed to get into.
I can't wait to see Sabjorn squirm.
Since there's additional people in here right now, I'll go ahead and save first to be safe before I pickpocket anyone. Wait, no?
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. Fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Okay, so where is the key then? Well, maybe that's not the item I needed to look in, or maybe the key is hidden up here somewhere? End table, no. Have need of Sinrek. Sabjorn, this is my third and final offer. I feel that I've been more generous with the amounts I've stated to buy your meadery. There's no reason for competition to stifle both of our businesses. Unified, we could make Blackbriar Mead a household name and bury anyone else who tries to start a similar business in Skyrim. If you wish to accept my offer, please come to... Okay. I can't, turn pages? Okay. Is there anything in the display case? No, nothing is in the display case. I am a bit confuzzled because Oh, there's a door here. Let's... How did I miss the door? Weird. Oh well. It says it's empty, but it's locked, so I don't know. In any case, it's good experience. Okay, so it's close to that. Okay. There we go. I'm pretty sure that there was supposed to be something else here, but I'm not finding it. So I guess I'll go ahead and turn in the quest for now. So we'll go ahead and save, and then do that.
By order of the Jarl, stop right there.
Whoopsie!
That.
I was trying to talk to the guy, not steal.
Well, it's about time. I had to... You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must.
Well, Selvjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Hunting Brew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
Please, I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out. And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. See how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move. Farewell, Selvjorn.
I don't think that could have gone any better. Anything else you need before you head back to Riften?
I need to get a look at Savjorn's books.
So, Maven wants to hunt down Savjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Savjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help.
Okay.
I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk you walking away from the job. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him. It saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later.
What are you going to do with this
Start changing
place?
it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. That was Maven's part of the deal. She's put me in charge of keeping the mead flowing, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. If you're in the area, you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know. Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
So, that is what I needed. Okay. Sabjorn. Within the enclosed crate, you'll find the final payment. As we discussed, Hunting Brew Meadery should now begin brewing meat at full production. In regards to your concerns about interference from Maven Blackbriar, I can assure you that I'll do everything in my power to keep her assets and her. Okay, so the L button. Oh wait, okay, it wasn't the L button. Cronies at bay. This is the beginning of a long and successful future for both of us. Okay. Oh yeah, that reminds me, before I go, and wait, let me see, were there any blue butterflies around here? Because sometimes there are. No. None that I see at the moment, so I'll go back in and fence the additional loot that I got. Including all of that extra mead.
Trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you? I can't believe that worked.
Okay. I thought you said I could fence with you. Maybe you need to get into position first. Okay.
I can't believe that worked. Start changing. She's put me in charge. If you're in the area, if you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know. Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
Yeah, apparently I can't fence with him until after the quest is completed, maybe.
I can't believe that worked.
Map. Riften.
Welcome back. Good to see you again.
The old top.
I trust you have good news for me?
Job's finished. Here's the information you requested.
The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's partner is this odd little symbol.
I've seen that symbol before.
Whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the Thieves Guild immediately. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services. I believe we're done.
word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him.
Yet very fortunate for Maven.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild?
The same symbol from Golden Glow was in.
Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the guild.
Is there anything we can do?
Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
I found the same marking at Pine
regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol. It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever. You jest, but they've been able to avoid identification for years. They're obviously well-funded, driven, and patient. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly.
How can we make them pay?
Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Gajal lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullum.
Where do I begin?
Gullum is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and then he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
Well, hey there. What can Sapphire do for you?
Well, he was over here, so unless he teleported, he should be... Wait, he's not here anymore, okay. That's not... Oh, here we go.
Hope it went well.
I can't believe Gullum Eye's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong. He could scam a beggar out of its last septim. But he's no mastermind.
Think he'll give me trouble?
He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you.
So how do I get him to
You're going
talk?
to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullum Eye, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage.
He's going to owe us for this betrayal.
Aye, he does indeed. And with his fingers in the East Empire Company's pie, we'll make good use of that debt. If I'm not being clear enough, that means we don't want him killed. For now, just keep on his tail and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot. Just head right back to the guild and get the information to Mercer. Nothing else is more important. If you discover Gullum Eye's holding out on us and has more loot stashed away than he claims, we'd find that information quite valuable as well.
Okay, let's see. Well, I know this already, but...
Mercantile group that has established ports all over Tamriel. They pretty much dominate the whole shipping industry. The Emperor himself supposedly backs them, which means they have fairly unlimited resources, so don't get their feathers in a ruffle. There are thieves, and then there is Gulamai. No honor, no code at all. He'd shake your hand and stab you in the back at the same time. The cut he's supposed to provide the guild has dwindled as of late. He says pickings in the warehouse is slim, but I'm certain he's lying. Keep your eyes on him. He's quite crafty. Gulamai works in the East Empire Company warehouse. He helps maintain all of the shipments of goods that goes in and out of Solitude. That means he has the pick of the litter from some of the finest goods to grace Skyrim shores. He isn't exactly in the guild, but he pays us a cut of all the stuff he lifts from the warehouse. Good luck in Solitude. Keep Gulamai alive, but remind him who we are.
Talk to me? Okay. Before I go to Solitude, I'll just go ahead and visit the fence again.
Brilliant fight. Let me guess. He just plucked you off.
Welcome to the coast. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Let's see now. Let's see. This is where the hunting brew meat should be. Or I thought it would be. Maybe it's under the food. Yeah, it's under food, duh. Boom. No. If she doesn't have the money, no sense in selling it all. I can get rid of a good chunk of it, though. There. Miscellaneous. Extra lockpicks. Alright, now food. There.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
If you need marksman training, and you've got the... Interest you in some marksman training.
I would that I could, but I can only do 5 per level. Let's see. Solitude is way over here.
Papa says I won't see Rogvir anymore, but he wouldn't tell me why not.
Ah, there we are.
So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By
I'm here.
scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore.
I'm here about Golden Glow Estate.
I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, come to the right person.
You can drop the act now, Golden Gajule. I don't think that's how it was pronounced.
Did you say Golden Glow Estate?
Oh,
My
yeah.
apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it?
You acted as a broker for its new owner.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle.
What would it take to identify the buyer?
Well, now that you mention it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on. I have a buyer looking for a case of firebrand wine. It just so happens to be a single case in the Blue Palace. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
I need to remember that I can run.
Hey, you've exposed us, right? I know your kind. Always sneaking about.
Ah, I see you have the wine. Hand it over. We'll talk.
I have the firebrand wine.
Can't have the buyer getting impatient and looking elsewhere for this, can we? Here, take this. I certainly can't use it, but I suppose I need to pay you something for the goods.
You're trying to bribe me now.
Not at all. I consider it an investment in prolonging my life. As far as Golden Glow Estate goes, I'll tell you what I know. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Eric off for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed.
Did she say why she was doing this?
Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand. However, I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey.
That's it? No name or
In this
anything?
business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry.
I think you're lying to me.
That's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
And this is where we get to the long following part. Just gotta be patient. Gotta stay back far enough that I don't get detected, but close enough that I am aware of its location. So what detected me? Oh, that guard there. Oh, I got the approximate area now. I think that there might be a person in here. Oh, I guess it's only during the day. Are you trying to goat me into a fight? Okay, really bad pun. Sorry. The pun being goad or provoke.
Time to end this little
Well, okay. I was seeing if he had a key, but he didn't.
Why, you little filcher. I was sure I heard something.
Get a little distance between the guard and the guy I'm following, and then...
was that? Over here!
Time to kill me some spiders. Select it in your inventory and press R. Select a filled... Okay. Item, weapon...
Is someone there?
Let's see now. That's the way I came out from and doubled back to take out those other two individuals. Let's see, I think that this might be a dead end. Let's see. Yeah, it was. Whoa. Where am I being attacked from? Ah, the bow. There we go.
Is someone there? Someone there? Thought I heard something.
Another fight.
Now there's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. Now there's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honestly. Please, he'll have me killed.
Tell me first, and then I'll decide.
All right. It's Carlia. Her name is Carlia.
You say that name like I should know it.
Told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer.
And you're helping her?
Help? No. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me.
Where is Carlia now?
No. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, "Where the end began." Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive. You needed to know more. You needed to know more.
I'm just making sure I find every item that I can. Oh, there's some stuff up there that I almost missed. Well, let's see. Where did I fall now? Okay, here we go.
You needed to know more.
Worker meat? Okay. I thought it was going to be like a book or something.
You needed
oh
to
well.
know more. You needed to know more.
Oh, a Debella statue. Did not know that was there. I don't think I ever found that on any of my playthroughs. Ah! Dun. Well, it's too dark in here. Oh well. You know, let's see. Settings. Let's see if I can display. Oh well. Now, there were a couple giants toes up there. If I can find the right frames to get them in, I guess it might be a case where you have to fall and click it at just the right moment, though. And I missed again. Oh well. I'll worry about those later.
I know you.
Are you playing hide and seek?
Let's see now. Actually, map. Let's just go straight to Riften now.
Give up any information on our buyer?
He said Golden Glow was purchased by a Carlia.
No, it can't be. I haven't heard that name in decades. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again.
Golemai also told me she was a murderer.
Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished.
Why has she returned?
Carlia and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs. I know her techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that could possibly catch her if we knew where she was.
Golemai told me she said where the end began.
There's only one place that could be. The place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again.
We?
Yes, I'm going with you. Together we're going to kill her. Here's your payment for solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers.
Alright. And right now I'm going to cut the video and, I don't want to have it be too long considering how long it takes to upload to YouTube. So I'm going to cut it here, and then I'm going to restart it, and we'll be at the start of the next part of this quest line. So for now, ta-ta.